This video is brought to you by Dr. Kristen R. Bromley's Guitar Method Book Series and Online Music Academy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bromley. Welcome to my online academy. It's so great to have you joining me here in these online lessons. In this video, I'm going to explain 5/8 time. That is an odd meter. I'll explain what that means. And we'll work together on some strumming for 5/8 time. Then, of course, we'll jam together, you, me, and the band, using those strumming patterns to just play a little bit together. It's going to be super fun. This video does accompany Lesson 14 from my Chords and Harmony Books 1 and 2 method book. So we're going to be on pages 87 and 88 as we work on 5/8 time. All right, so 5/8 time is an odd meter. Previously in this lesson series, we've worked on simple meter. So 4/4 time, 2/4 time, and 3/4 time. That's where we have the quarter note as the beat subdivided by 2 eighth notes. And of course the eighth notes are subdivided by 16th notes and so on. So that's simple meter. We've done the most work in simple meter. That's what we play in the most. Lately, in the last few videos, we've worked on compound meter. That's when we get into 6/8, 9/8, 12/8. Where the dotted quarter note is the beat subdivided by 3 eighth notes. So instead of going, for example, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and we go 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. So that's compound meter. We've worked on that. What happens with odd meter is the groupings are not the same clear across the measure. So with 5/8 time, we have 5 eighth notes per measure. But we're going to have a grouping of 2 eighth notes and a grouping of 3 eighth notes. So they're not the same. When we have this sort of thing happening, we have an odd meter. We're going to work on 7/8 in future videos to come, in addition to working on 5/8 time. But there are a lot of different types of odd meters. It's something that a lot of players just love to play with and explore, because all you have to do is sort of drop an eighth note. You could think 6/8 time, compound meter, drop 1 eighth note and you have 5/8 time. Or you could think of it as 2/4 time, but then decide to add an extra eighth note. So there's different ways that you might conceive of it. So you can imagine that a lot of different time signatures can be created simply by taking something and dropping an eighth note or moving to the 16th note level. So with 5/8 time specifically, we do have the 5 eighth notes. We kind of have two options. Sometimes with syncopation and so on, the drum groove may not suggest which one of these two we're using, but in general, the best place to start is to work on recognizing the two different options in our strumming patterns and get things happening with them. So the two different options that we have is that we can have those 2 eighth notes first, followed by the 3 eighth notes. So this would be a 2 + 3 configuration. Or we can have the 3 eighth notes followed by the 2 eighth notes, and this would be a 3 + 2 configuration. The grooves are going to be a little different. Our strumming patterns have to sort of line up with whether that groove is using that 2 + 3 feel or that 3 + 2 feel. Now, as I mentioned, some drum grooves playing in 5, especially as players just continue to experiment and have fun finding ways to play, they will use syncopation across the 5 eighth notes, and it can be obscured which one of these we're actually using. So you might find there's a song you want to play and you can't tell if it's a 3 + 2 or 2 + 3 because of that syncopation, and in that case you would just need to kind of find a strumming pattern that works with a drum groove. But as a general principle, getting started with 5/8 time, and traditionally with 5/8 time, we're going to have 2 + 3 or 3 + 2. So we're going to work our strumming pattern in these configurations. Let's start out with 2 + 3. You also see this at the bottom of page 87 there. But with 2 + 3, we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And the thing that sort of helps us find which one we have when is to put a little accent on the start of the grouping. So I just squeeze my pick and play that first one a little bit harder. So you can do this with me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now, you could just strum just like that with all down strums, but we're going to go ahead and with a strumming pattern actually alternate our strumming direction. So we'll go down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, as we're jamming together with the band, we're going to be playing a song that uses G, E minor, C, and D one of the first chord progressions we ever worked on. So let's go ahead and just practice that a little bit together using those 4 chords. We'll just go G, E minor, C, and D, inserting this once per chord. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a great thing to do, and you could practice that with that chord progression as much as you want to. Let's, though, before we jam with the band, take a look at the other option where we put the grouping of 3 first, followed by the grouping of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can practice that just like that. But then if we go ahead and put that alternating of direction there with our strumming pattern, we'd have down, up, down, down, up. Down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, let's take that and practice that a little bit with the chord progression. So you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can practice that as much as you want to, but here in the video we're going to go ahead and jam with the band using that chord progression. So we're going to be doing song number 5 on page 88. The first time that we go through it, and of course when I say first time, the first time will happen at 2 different tempos, a slower tempo and a faster tempo. So the first time we're going to use this one. We'll be jamming to a groove that uses this option, 2 plus 3. And then the next time, and of course it'll happen at 2 different tempos, slower tempo and a faster tempo, we're going to do that chord progression again, but different groove. We'll be using the 3 plus 2 options. So a couple different times there you can practice jamming along. That chord progression will go through 4 times with each of those jam-alongs with you, me, and the band. So if you need to, forget about the chords and just work on the strumming pattern. Try and get that down. It can be a little bit off-putting, a little challenging to do an odd meter. You just kind of have to get used to the feel and not necessarily try and count your way through all the time. Just get used to that feel. So use these strumming patterns. We'll do this one first and then this one. Each one of them will happen at 2 tempos, the slower tempo and the faster tempo. You can just mute those strings and work on the strumming if you want to, and then try and put the chords in there if that helps you. Alright, let's go ahead and jam together. right, this is super fun. At least I hope it's super fun for you. As we continue, we're going to get a little bit more adventurous with our strumming. So we'll learn a strumming pattern, another strumming pattern in the next video that goes with the 2+3 configuration, and then in the video after that we'll work on a strumming pattern that goes with the 3+2 configuration. So it's going to be fun. Take care and I'll see you again. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and be sure to check out more great content. You can find more information about me and my products at KristenBromley.com. Take care.